Are you someone who suffers from hypothyroidism and you're trying to make enough milk, but you're still a bit worried? Let's talk about this situation. Now, mind you, I'm still talking in general terms because I still don't have quite enough information. She says, any tips for a mom with hypothyroidism? I was also induced with lots of fluid. That's great information to be given. Her bleeding was light though, and she's doing on-demand feedings and she's pumping after, but I don't know if the baby needs to actually take any afterwards. Like, is she supplementing with the express breast milk or not? Afterwards, when she's pumping, she doesn't even get an ounce with both breasts combined, and she's starting to get some clogged ducts. So my question is, 1 ounce on both breasts after the baby's fed at 4 days postpartum, which is where she's at, is actually pretty good, especially if your baby's not even needing that ounce. It might just be extra. So you may be actually overstimulating your breast, especially if you're pumping after every single feed. So my first pointer would be, after the baby feeds, if the baby's not requiring more milk by supplementing with a bottle, then there's not any necessary reason for you to pump after every single feed. As a matter of fact, you could be demanding way too much of your body too early on, because getting almost an ounce after a feeding is pretty good at this point. Your milk is probably not entirely in. And in the next text, she mentioned that she was starting to feel like she's getting clogged ducts and stuff under her arms. Your milk is probably just starting to come in, and you may have what we call axillary breast tissue underneath your arms. So my encouragement to you is, if you're still pumping, is to watch how you're pumping. When you're holding that breast pump against your breast, you want to just barely support it there. You don't want to be holding it tight to where it's indenting any parts of your breast. When you are indenting your breast, two things can happen. You are not able to allow these ducts back here to release all the milk, and that can actually cause clogged ducts. And the number one place we see that is right here in the armpit area, because of the way people hold their breast pumps over here. It usually indents the breast the most over here. So you want to be holding gently on the breast pump, and you want to be mindful of, do you need to pump? Remember, your body's trying to heal and make milk, so you want to be gentle with it. And I know the fear of not producing enough when you have hypothyroidism is very real in itself, but I would really encourage you to work closely with a consultant or a lactation counselor like myself, so that you're doing what's best for your situation, okay? Let us know in the comments, what kind of things did you do to make sure you had sufficient milk supply? And did any of these other little things apply to you? Were you demanding too much of your body? Were you holding the breast pump in a way that was actually causing problems? Or did you have that accessory breast tissue? Let us know here in the comments what your experience was and any points you might have for this mama, all right? And don't forget to like, follow, and share for more.